Hello everybody, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. I decided to make another video for you because more information about 750SR just being released. First off, let's speak about the engine. We knew that the bike will put out 111 horsepower, but now we know that we'll have 80 Newton meters of torque, which is pretty good. But there's one thing which I don't really like. CFMOTO claims this time that the official acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour will be 3.5 seconds, which is just the same result that I got on my 605, me with my skills. Maybe this time CFMOTO doesn't want to overpromise and underdeliver, so this is why they say it's 3.5 seconds. Personally, I think that with this huge sprocket, the acceleration should be much better than that. More information about the ergonomics was released. The seat height this time is only 805 millimeters, which means that the bike is going to be very approachable for most riders. CFMOTO claims that if you are 1 meter and 70 centimeters, you would be able to flat foot the bike. It's a good news for people who are on a shorter side of a spectrum. But for me, I'm 1 meter 85 centimeters. I don't know guys, maybe I'll not be very comfortable with this bike, but you can see that the clip-ons, they're a little bit higher this time. This bike must be more comfortable than 675SR, even though this time it's more powerful. Last time when we were talking about the competition, I've mentioned ZXCJ 820RR. This bike is going to be way more powerful, it'll be lighter, and it would feature ride-by-wire throttle, a lot of different levels of adjustability, and an aluminum frame. So this bike is supposed to give you so much more. Simultaneously, QG Motors seat height would be at 830 millimeters, so the ergonomics is going to be super aggressive. In this regard, these two motorcycles, they'll be very different. And personally, for me, CFMOTO is going to be way more comfortable, and given that I predominantly ride in a city, CFMOTO is going to be a more comfortable motorcycle to ride. Meanwhile, QG Motor is going to be for people who prioritize performance over comfort. But in China we don't have many tracks, and most people, they ride just like me in a city. Some of you in the comment section below mentioned ZXCJ 820RR. And personally, I believe that this is so far the most anticipated bike. I expect this bike to be crazy fast. ZXCJ claims that the official top speed is gonna be 299 kilometers per hour, which is just insane. Speaking about the engine, it would put out 150 horsepower with the car weight of only 173 kilograms. So the ratio is gonna be absolutely insane. In fact, it would be so light that it would not even compete with all those bikes from Chinese manufacturers. This bike is gonna compete with the most prestige, the most powerful bikes from around the world. It will be more powerful than the new V2 Panigale, it will be more powerful than R9, it will be more powerful than ZX6. It will not even be in the same category because the bike would be so much lighter. But power-wise, it will be more powerful. The only tiny little impediment with this beautiful ZXCJ 820 is that here in China, every single person who gets her or his license can go to ZXCJ and buy this super powerful bike. The craziest part is that in order to get a license here in China, you don't even need to ride a motorcycle. So you have to have a test on a tricycle. So it has a handbrake, it has 3 wheels, you don't have to keep your balance, you don't have to do anything. So in a way, it's not even related to riding motorcycles. And the person who passed the test on a tricycle like that can attain the license and the same day go to ZXCJ and purchase 820cc bike with a top speed of 299 kilometers per hour. Isn't it crazy? My biggest concern is that some people would indeed potentially get into trouble because the power of this beast is absolutely overwhelming, and most people, I think, are not ready for this power, let alone that we are riding in the city and there is no place to exploit this power. And tracks are not very ubiquitous here in China, unfortunately for me. But again, I still believe that this is a very specific tool for a very specific job, and if you're a racer, if you plan to race on the track, there's literally nothing that will be better than this Jiangxue 820. Also, Jiangxue says that the bike is going to have ride-by-wire throttle, cool levels of adjustability as always. Unfortunately, we still don't know when Jiangxue is going to be released. Some people speculate that it will be released in September. Some people say that more information is going to be revealed in September and the bike would be available later on. So we don't really know. We don't really know much about the price. I believe that Jiangxue does not belong to the same class because this bike offers so much more, and this is a true weapon for a track. Beautiful winding road, beautiful mountains. What can be better, dude? CFMOTO also released more information about the suspension. This time, surprise, surprise, we're gonna have a fully adjustable front fork from KYB. I was trying to research more information about the exhaust, and some sources claim that it might be from 5 to 10 kilograms. Meanwhile, other sources claim that the exhaust might be all the way up to 20 kilograms. In case you choose to swap this bulky exhaust to some super lightweight aftermarket exhaust, you'll be able to save all the way up to 10-12 kilograms, which is a great weight reduction. CFMOTO promises to release more information on July 26. As soon as I have more information, guys, I'm gonna share everything I know. Hopefully I'll be able to test ride every single bike I've mentioned in this video. Please let me know what you think about Jiangxue. What do you think about CFMOTO? What do you think about QG Motor? I'm gonna read all your comments. If you like the video, if you like this new format of the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and as always, I'll see you in my next videos. Bye bye everybody. Take care.